I think it was really hard for my parents when we went to Peru for the first time.
Yeah.
And I was in the Amazon for a week, and you know, my parents didn't know anything about me.
Taking drugs.
Yeah.
So what does your family think about you being like a psychedelic stoner hippie or whatever you are?
They don't really think much of it. They just think I'm a hippie. Like every time I say something about it, or I'll say something about being healthy or something that's got nothing to do with psychedelics, and they'll just be like, "You're such a hippie."
Yeah,
Like,
no, right. It's like,
what?
it's like, do you want some soft drink? Nah, I'm just gonna have water. Bloody hippie.
Yeah,
It's
like
like,
stuff
what?
like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
It's like,
silly.
oh, you don't. What do you mean you don't have chocolate? Like, what? Like, you're such a hippie. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you like exercise. Oh, you're such a hippie.
What do they think about, like, is your family like super against weed?
There's half and half. There's half of my family that are pretty against weed, and then my other side of the family are against weed, but they don't care. Like, they're open-minded and understand other people do smoke weed. They're like, they know about it, and it's like they're okay about it, but they're not okay about it. Like, if they could choose, they would prefer me not to smoke at all, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they're pretty
Pretty cool about
alright.
it.
Yeah, as long as I don't go overboard.
We're the first
I
of our
guess,
family, like, literally to be
to break free of it.
Yeah.
No, well, not break free of it.
To go against the
but-
grain of what is acceptable
Yeah.
in our family, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll continue this conversation in the center because I don't want to get robbed.
It's not that bad.
This is like the ghetto, literally, of La Serena, Chile. It is. La Compañía.
It's a little dodgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little dodgy. And then like a mugging goes on in the background.
Yeah, I know, right? It's, like, it's not that bad. It's like this kid getting stabbed
Hey!
out there. Right? Fuck.
Oh damn.
Alright, let's get an Uber.
Let's go.
Okay. Sold. So Ram Dass once said, if you think you're enlightened, spend a week with your family.
It's so true.
How has your family challenged you, and do they trigger you beyond belief?
I think it's all the typical kind of stuff where no matter what, they always treat you like you're the baby, like you're
Yeah.
still a child, even though you're quite independent. You
Yeah.
know your own. Where are you taking me?
Oh shit.
I understand that no matter what, I will always be their baby. They're always there to guide me, but at this stage, it's like I feel like I've done enough to at least prove that I can do so much on my own, but they still kind of treat me like, no, you got to do this. They pile on responsibility that has nothing to do with me anymore, that I don't need.
And that's like the Chilean culture, huh? They're always so like, the knot between family is so tight, and they're like, no, like family, and they're like always
it's like, this is a
treat you like
responsibility
a
without
kid.
question. This
Yeah.
is without question something you have to do, and it's like, oh, okay, nobody told me that. It's
And
like,
they do it out of love, and they're doing the best, you know, based on the
Yeah.
consciousness that they're at. But what they don't realize as well, that it's actually out of love to let your kid go. It's part of the hero's journey, separation from the mother, right? to leave the ordinary world and go to the special world.
It becomes less about love and more about obligation, and it's like, well, it shouldn't be obligation, it should always be love.
Yeah,
no
exactly,
matter what.
love.
It's yeah.
And sometimes to do things out of love means to do things that's difficult. It means to let go.
Let go.
Let your little bird fly and, you know, learn the ropes.
But my parents have actually been pretty good in that kind of aspect. I think it's just for some things, like most parents, it'll be just a little bit more difficult for them to really let go.
Yeah.
Like I think it was really hard for my parents when we went to Peru for the first time.
Yeah.
And I was in the Amazon for a week, and you know my parents didn't know anything about me.
Taking drugs.
Yeah. I think that was a really difficult thing for them, because no matter what, I'm their baby. That's what I always think when I think of things. I'm like, I gotta understand it from their perspective, because I am their baby. Like no matter what, I am their. They raised me. Grew me.
And I believe anyway that your soul chooses your parents, and the challenges that come up with your parents are exactly the things that you need to learn.
Yeah.
Right? And then it's cool, because then it comes to a stage where the kid teaches the parents, right? So it's like we're teaching our parents now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
So it's like the pendulum sort of swings the other way, and that's
Yeah.
It's really your kids are here to teach you. It's not the other way around. Like your parents are there to facilitate your growth and well-being at the start, but then once you grow your own wings and fly, you gotta go on your own.
Because all your parents ever really want for you is a good, happy life.
Yeah, 100%.
That's all they want, is that for you to have a good, happy life. And for them, I feel like they get scared thinking that you don't know that for them it's like, okay, I've lived through this, I've had life experience, so this is what you should do, without realizing that they think that we don't know because we haven't experienced, which is true, but we also have a broader perspective because of that. We're exposed to so much more than what they were at our age.
Yeah, but different reality now.
So all they think is, you don't know better, so you should listen to me because I know how you're going to get the life you want.
Yeah.
But they don't realize that after a certain time, you don't want the life that they want
exactly,
for you.
Yeah. And then that's the challenge, is that you can either go and listen and obey what your parents say your whole life, but that would be going against your own soul. Mm-hmm. And that really fucks you up later in life.
Mm-hmm. I may have figured out why Chileans point with their lips.
So Chileans usually point with their lips. Do the thing. Like if you're pointing to that.
Over there.
Hey. No, but yeah. That's it.
Like you're blowing kisses. Because I went to point at something, but I didn't want them to know I was pointing, so I was like, over there. I'm like, ooh. And I'm like, that's why.
As soon as you show any form of interest, people swarm at you.
They pounce on you.
It's like a moth to a flame. You could be onto something here, Yesenia.
It could be an unconscious thing, or it could have nothing to do with it whatsoever. I don't know.
Cigarrito hindú, es una hoja de una palma de la India lista para fumar.
¿Sí?
Ahí indica lo que trae.
Yeah.
Aquí como usted ve, producto libre de nicotina y tabaco.
Yeah.
Viene con otros sabores, cabo de olor, licor, canela, ¿sí? Y aquí que dice... También tiene un poquito.
Yeah,
Tiene todo mezclado, ¿sí?
Bueno.
I'm just trying to focus on my existence right now.
So Terry died. He got run over by a car.
That's Terry. Teddy.
Daddy.
Poor Terry. He was only 8 months old. Such a cute little dog.
And we're literally just before, like in the morning, like giving him love, and I was just saying, like, oh, he's so cute. And Auntie was saying, like, yeah, he is. He's adorable, isn't he? And they were just like, shattered, man. What a tragic way to go.
Such an adorable little dog. Like, you could tell straight away he had so much character about him. It's so sad.
Poor Terry.
Come on, I want to hold you.
A ver, ¿qué tal si para comenzar me regalan un aplauso de estímulo para empezar con
Yeah, you're gonna put it in the bag and put it together.
Oh, I can't believe I lost that jersey. I left it next to the goal post.
Oh no, that's a nice one too.
Yeah, right? Because you were...
Oh look,
Because you were...
you got a jacket. So the universe traded you. And that one's warmer. And more practical. So, there you go. It's all good. Congratulations. So this is our apartment. As you can see next to the passed out Chilean, there is a nice table with 6 chairs. That's pretty good, dude. Yeah. And today we part ways.
No.